Hi, I'm Sophie. It's really nice to be doing this. Thank you so much, really, to players for asking and for you guys and to you guys for watching. It's nice to be here in my room. This is my room. I try to keep some interesting, nice things there, and all of the mess out of focus. Yeah, I'm gonna read, and I have my my Gordon's gin and tonic. My favourite drink in the entire world is a lukewarm can of gin and tonic. And I'm going to read some poems. I have a few. I'm going to start with a poem that people often quite like because people often really like Diet Coke. And I have been given permission to chat shit in between these poems, but this is so self-explanatory that I don't know why I would. So it's called Love Poem for Diet Coke. Fine, you got me. I'll always get a Diet Coke. I like the sound of it. The teeth-clicking steel robots French kissing when the can opens. I like how it goes through me without sticking, still polluting. I like that they had to make a whole other drink for men. Like they wouldn't be caught dead with that silver, that red, that cursive font bitch drink. I like the girls who have it every day. Like fuck my teeth, fuck my organs, I just like the fucking taste, okay? I like that it's the most human drink in the world. Like lab rat bitch boys worked for years to make a taste that is only like itself. So when you ask me what Diet Coke even tastes like, all I can tell you is half a Cuba Libre, or August, or me and Jack sipping our boy girl no cal drinks at the library, or asking him if he thinks Coke Zero makes him a hard man. Honestly, I drink it so much it doesn't have a taste anymore. Honestly, I drink it so much it's not a lie to say that it tastes just like me. So yeah, that's my poem about Diet Coke. I really love Diet Coke. And that's basically it, isn't it? Things hold memories, etc. Like it almost as much as J.G. This is a very pandemic-y poem now that I'm going to read. It's called I Just Want to Go Real Hard, and it's written after Charlie XCX, her song Pink Diamond, which is great. It's also about missing clubs during the pandemic, and it has the excellent line, I just want to go real hard, and the other excellent line, in real life could the club even handle us? And so yeah, I just want to go real hard. Yes, I would exchange my firstborn child to feel, let me hear you say, hey Miss Carter in the club. Yes, I will drop my cigarette and push through the crowd, tethered only to the hand of the boy I have just met. Yes, I want something bad to happen in the bathroom. Yes, I promise to remember this time. Yes, I will scream. Yes, I will scald. Yes, 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 I will burn intellectualism on the altar of the cheap list, douse myself in an €8 gin and tonic, and live as close to death as we can get. I've never wanted to be anything but myself moving. God, please, let me cheat, let me cry, let me hurt, let me do everything I do now, but on a flashing floor. Thanks. I wrote that in like the depths of lockdown and when all the club albums were coming out that we couldn't dance to. And yeah, I'm gonna actually skip a poem, one or two, and do a poem called Lightweight Girl, which is the title poem to my recently self-published zine, which is no longer available, but might be at some point in the future. But this is kind of almost a response to the poem about how much I miss the club. And it's about being a lightweight and how horrible that can be when you're drunk and everyone's tipsy, and dating someone who's not a lightweight, and the weird dynamic that instills. Yeah, and it's about being drunk. So yeah, lightweight girl. I'm your easy girl, breezy girl, lightweight girl. Drunk at 8 p.m. on the dart, let's do shots on the dark. Let's do shots in the dark. I'm every girl. Take me to your friend's house and give me one puff to every 3 of yours hanging off of you, out of you, trying to find a way into you. Sitting on the kitchen counter calling, come find me, but not now. But not now, not here. The drunk girl always wants too much for what she is. Red flush of poppers in your cheek, glitter rubbed off in your nose, red flush of poppers in your cheek. But there is sex in this, isn't there? In song requests and voice notes, and I'm off my face, but I hope you're okay, and I'll come into town to get you and fuck. Fuck. The lightweight girl wants to yell at you, but she vomits into her hands instead. Finally, everyone is looking. That's what you wanted this whole time, isn't it? To watch all of this absorb, feel it sober up. This is a test. Pardon me, but it's okay. She always did look so sexy with a hangover. Well, it wouldn't be a real poetry reading if I didn't think I knew if I didn't think that I had the poem memorized and then didn't, and then tripped uploads, despite having it literally right in front of me. But yeah, I hope you like that poem. It's a very sad poem to me. It's a poem that, yeah, a lot of people find it very fun, and the author is dead, I guess, and I find it deeply, deeply sad. Yeah, this is a less sad poem. This is a tremendously, this is a poem which makes, I don't know, it's just nice. It's about a nice moment. It's called Christmas in November. I wrote it about this time last year. At the end of our first was, of course, a second, and yes, a third glass of wine. And sometime into the second was a badly built joint, made from my paper, your cardboard, my tobacco, your bud, my spit, all passed from your free hand to mine. We had to go round to the bins. You were wrapped in tinsel, I had antlers, the joint sitting between my teeth, my lighter, your fingers, my breath, your breath. We left the lighter on the bench, forgot about the wine, carried home only ourselves, and I thought, even if this is not the end of history, even if you are to move, or I am to cheat, or we are never to be anything of note, in the years to come, I will still have this piece of tinsel in my collarbone, this wine in my belly, this rolling paper stuck on my bottom lip. Thank you. Yeah, I really like that poem. Not like on a, like I think it's good or whatever, but just in a kind of abstract way. Because the subject of the poem or whatever, that particular relationship obviously did not turn out to be the end of history, right? But it is about somebody who, and I really hope you wouldn't mind me saying this, but it is about somebody who I still do have like a tremendous amount of care for and a whole lot of love for. And it's nice to write a poem a year ago and be like, oh, this is a very nice moment. And I think that in the future I'll appreciate it regardless of how things turn out. And then to be in the future and to be like, yeah, I was right. But yeah, so that's called Christmas in November 2019. Should I read now? 2 more poems, I think. Yeah. This is called Utopia Poem. Or Even in My Dreams, I Am Morally Compromised. And I was thinking about what the perfect world would be. And how things would still be quite bad. Or how even in perfection, even in utopia, nothing is perfect. So, Utopia Poem. There are no walls, so all the ivy grows to twist over county lines pointing us to love. Joan is back and she is reading poetry. I am finally asking her about poetry. Joan is back and the last text she sent has not been missed. It is not even the last text. Lily is singing over a bubbling puttanesca and I am tasting with my little finger. She doesn't ask why I'm so late. Friends come to argue what colour is calmer and what sea is cooler. There is nothing to fight for anymore. No governments to burn, no philosophy to knead and stretch. Here, everybody knows the right thing. This place is Dunleary at dusk. It is a flower shop at closing. It is a duvet we have never seen the edge of. I eat bread with every person who has ever hurt me. They have returned, and I forgive them before they ask. They haven't changed, because people don't really change, not even for heaven. But I am not ashamed to want them anymore. Thank you. Yeah, that's, I don't know, just a poem about, do people change? Utopia. You wouldn't say no to it, would you? Like, even if it's still a bit shit, you'd prefer it to this, or maybe you wouldn't. Such is the question of the poem. Yeah, I wrote that like right at the start of lockdown, when I was doing a lot of like, I guess, political reading about the future, and about imagining a future which is better than our present, and I tried to do that in a less fun way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read, should I read? Yeah, I think I'm gonna read Vomiting Sneezing Mangoes, which is one of the first poems that I ever had published online. It's in Vagabond City Lit, which is one of my favourite online kind of small community publications. I was really, really happy to have it here. I was really happy to write it. Well, it's about identity. I got really scared because I used to be involved in a quite large student society, and I am in a degree. And once the people in the student society met the people from the degree, and I felt like there were just two me's, and that the me in the middle just didn't know what to fucking do. I didn't know how to act. So yeah, I read a poem about it. And then I had a massive identity crisis quite publicly, and listened to Obvious Child by Paul Simon 32 times in one day, and no other music, hilariously. But yeah, this is a poem about my identity crisis, and it's called Vomiting Sneezing Mangoes. 1. The people I know from home meet the people I know from here, and I become two different people at once. I code switch mid-sentence. I have spent the last 2 years speaking in a learned accent. Is my real voice a perfect mix of what I was given and what I have learned? Or am I only authentic at the moment of switch? 2. It takes me almost an hour to get dressed in the morning because I don't know who I am. 3. Sometimes people tell others that I am intimidating. Other times those people reach across a table and ask if something is wrong. I don't know how both can happen. Sometimes I know they're about to offer their hands and I do not change my expression. Maybe this is a cruelty. Sometimes not switching is the performance. 4. I write a list of things that have made me feel like a real person. Vomiting, sneezing, mangoes. Being raped appears 3 times. Can I not be trusted with self-control? 5. A friend tells me not to worry because everybody does this. We all change for the people we know and don't know. But do we all do it with such measure? Do we all barter our vulnerability for attention? 6. I make a conscious effort to be honest, and my professor tells me to pay attention. My lover asks what she did to make me sad. My friends beg me to stop ruining the party, to clean up the confetti and turn off the music. 7. Consider. Performance as survival. I perform my walk home at night. Performance as kindness. To not perform would be to tell you everything. Performance is deception, but deception is value neutral. The truth has no value here. I perform happiness and I am happy. I perform terror and my pulse performs it too. Everyone is at least 8 different people. If everyone is duplicitous, is anyone? If you are always lying, can I get away with it too? Thank you so much, really, for watching this if you did, and to players again for asking me to do this. I feel tremendously grateful and privileged, and I hope you enjoyed. Have an excellent night.